Social Security numbers and immigration cases. We've noticed a trend recently that a lot of people are asking about Social Security numbers. Specifically, individuals are asking, when should I apply for a Social Security number? And what if I already have a Social Security number? And when can I work? If I have a Social Security number, can I just start working? And so I kind of want to break each one of those things down for you and clarify some of the common rumors and misconceptions. So with regards to when you would apply for your Social Security number, if you're going through an immigration case, you would be applying for your Social Security number as part of your case. So we represent couples, and so I will give examples in the context of immigration for couples. There's something called an adjustment of status, a process that a couple would go through here in the United States. And during that process, you'll be filling out a lot of forms, a petition to prove your relationship, an application for your green card, and also an application for your work permit. And so on those forms, there are places on those forms where you would ask for your work permit, you would ask for immigration to go ahead and share your information with the Social Security office so you can receive a Social Security number. So while immigration and the Social Security office are separate departments of the government, they can communicate to be able to take care of not only your immigration case, but once you receive your green card, then you would be able to receive your Social Security card. And so in general, you would be applying for your Social Security card with your application. The other example would be with a fiancé visa. That's really been the context in which most people have been asking the question, is that if they have a fiancé that enters the United States on a K-1 visa, a lot of people are asking, do I apply for my Social Security number now separately, or does it happen with the application? So again, you're actually going to have to apply for that Social Security number as part of your green card application when your fiancé arrives. The other question we're receiving in the context of Social Security numbers is, what if I already have a Social Security number? Do I get a new number? Should I use my current Social Security number on my application? And so Social Security numbers, they're a number that you'll have for your whole life. They're the number that you'll keep forever. So if you already have a Social Security number, if you're already living in the United States with authorization and you've been issued a Social Security number at any time in the past, then yes, that is your Social Security number for life, and you would put that on the forms so that way you can continue using that number. That's very important that you do that, because like I said, that number will stay with you for life. And then the last question we receive with regards to Social Security numbers is, can I work? Or I noticed that on my Social Security card, it says something about work authorization. I don't understand. And so I want to break that down for you. The Social Security office provides 3 types of Social Security cards. And the first type is just a standard Social Security card with the Social Security number and name, but it won't have any type of designation. And what I mean by that is, and I will pull up the actual language, is the second type of card that Social Security office issues will be a card with the number and the name, and then it will say valid for work only with DHS authorization. And that basically means, yes, you have a Social Security number, and the DHS authorization means that you need to have something from immigration that shows that you're authorized to work. And I'll give another example in the context of couples. Typically, you will see this designation when you apply for your adjustment of status application. And when you apply for your green card, your adjustment of status, you'll also be applying typically for a work permit. And you'll receive that work permit to use while you're waiting for your interview and your green card. On that Social Security card, you will see valid for work only with DHS authorization. And you'll be receiving a work permit, and that work permit with that Social Security card with that designation for work only with a DHS authorization. Those two things together give you permission to work. And then the third type of Social Security card that the Social Security office issues is a Social Security card for individuals who are here living in the United States, or visiting rather, that have authorization to be here but not to work, but for some reason they happen to be somebody who needs a Social Security number. This is less common, but if you ever were to have a Social Security card that's not valid for employment, it just means you have a Social Security number, but you actually can't work with it. So I know that was a lot of information, but I definitely wanted to clear up those main points of Social Security numbers and the different types of cards that the Social Security office provides. And one last point, as you go through your immigration journey, from work permit to green card to removal conditions, and then later becoming a naturalized citizen, you would have to update your Social Security records at each step in the case. So the Social Security office is aware, that you are, you have a work permit, or now you're a resident, or now you're a citizen. So I hope all of that information helps clarify really important information about Social Security numbers and immigration.